Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Real Tournaments, where our goal is to take your favorite franchise, place them into a single elimination tournament to find out which film of that franchise is the best. This is our second of our preliminary matches. There are a total of 4 preliminary matches, and the winner of today's preliminary match will advance to the quarterfinals to face the number 4 seed, A Bug's Life. So in the meantime, let's meet today's contestants. Released May 30th, 2003, with a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes, we have the number 13 seed, Finding Nemo! And the opponent, released June 27th, 2008, with a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes, we have the number 20 seed, Wally! Round 1. Starting at the top when it comes to the rewatch factor, I give Finding Nemo the score of 4. I feel that this is an instant classic. It is very easy to watch. It's very easy to watch over and over again. And it's not the type of movie where, like, you find new things every time you watch it. It's the same story, and that's really about it. There's not much to say about the rewatch factor. It came out strong. It still is a strong movie, and I give the rewatch factor a 4. When it comes to Wall-E, I give the rewatch factor a 5. I feel this is a very revolutionary movie. I feel that if there were no people in this film, there are no humans, I feel it would be even more special. Everything about this movie is amazing, and I don't feel that can be denied. And when you rewatch it, you're once again like engrossed in the movie. Even when you go to get a glass of water, you pause it to make sure you don't miss anything. This is another straightforward film, and there's not that much secret stuff in it, but it's an amazing film start to finish. And the winner of round 1, the rewatch factor, goes to Wall-E. Round 2. When it comes to the storyline for Finding Nemo, I give it a 5. This is a very amazing story. And it's debated who the main character is. Is Nemo the main character? Is Marlin the main character? And like one of the weird theories is the fact that Marlin actually died, and the whole film is him dreaming in the afterlife or something. Or another one I heard is like the 7 phases of grief, which I don't think it is. I think it's a very straightforward film, and I don't think Pixar is going to go that deep with you. But it is an amazing story. I don't feel that could be denied, and you're taken on for a ride. And yeah, there's some like coincidental stuff that happens, or convenient stuff that happens, but it all works, and it doesn't work in a very annoying way. It works in a very good way. So definitely storyline gets a 5. When it comes to the storyline for Wall-E, it definitely gets a 5. It would even get a 6 if there were no humans in the there are just no humans in the movie. It takes the idea of robots being sentient and makes them even more lovable. I mean, that's what this is about. You know, not only following their directives, but, you know, Wall-E and Eva end up having feelings for each other. Like, we don't get that ever with robots. It's always a robot becomes sentient, self-aware, and wants to just blow shit up, you know? And these robots are still trying to follow their protocol, discover what happens when they operate outside of protocol. And it's really amazing. This is a very cool storyline. So, 2 thumbs up for that. And also a 5 for the storyline. We have a tie when it comes to the storyline for Finding Nemo and Wall-E. And to finish off the tiebreaker, we're going to give the win to Wall-E. I feel that its storyline is more special. I feel its storyline is more impactful. And I feel its storyline is a lot more fun. So the winner of round 2, the storyline in an extended win, goes to Wall-E. Round 3. Round 3, the characters. When it comes to characters for Finding Nemo, I give them a 4. You may not remember all their names. I don't. But you remember what they did. And I feel because of that, they're very fun and they're very funny. My favorite character is Peach, the starfish, because her mouth is always against the tank, and I like when they go, "I can't hear you, Peach." It's very funny to me, and that's all I have to say for characters. You just fall in love with them, despite not being able to know all their names, which is why it doesn't get a 5. When it comes to characters for Wall-E, I give them a 5. These characters have great character development. They change from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. Check it out for Wall-E. Check it out for Eva. Check it out for, the captain. Check it out for the 2 humans, John and Mary, I think. And even the autopilot gets taken over and is taken out. So he even changes from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. So it's a 100% character progression. And they're just really cool. And I was able to name all of them. Even Mo, the one that cleans all the dirt off the floor. He's even adorable. So definite characters in this film gets a 5. And the winner of round 3, the characters, goes to Wall-E. Round 4. When it comes to appearance for Finding Nemo, this film is a definite 5. This is CGI at its best. Nothing can detract from that. It's a definite 5, hands down, no argument. I really don't have anything to say because it just is an amazing looking film. Once again, with Wall-E, when it comes to the appearance, it gets a 5. There's nothing you can say that isn't the fact that this is a 5, and the fact that it's in space and they had to use even more extracurricular effects to satisfy the fact that this is in space, and how the planet will look into the future, and it's just done so well, and I applaud that. We have another tiebreaker, probably the most difficult one on this list, the appearance. So with Finding Nemo being a 5, taking place underwater, and Wall-E being a 5, taking place in space, I'm going to have to give the appearance to Wall-E because the whole space ballet scene just looked beautiful. And the only really stimulating thing I can call from Finding Nemo was the lanternfish. And that's about it. I mean, the jellyfish scene was also very beautiful. But impact wise, I gotta go with WALL-E. Round 5. Alright, the last round when it comes to enjoyment, I give Finding Nemo a 5. I really feel that every time you watch this movie, it feels like you're watching it for the first time. It is very funny. I feel the jokes are very funny. They penetrate adults. They penetrate kids. They're very easy to get. And even there's some slip-up jokes that you're like, did they just say that? And it's very funny. And every time you watch it, it's like you're watching it for the first time. So definite enjoyment. Finding Nemo, a 5. On the opposite side of the coin, when it comes to WALL-E, I give enjoyment a 4. Why does it get a 4? Because of the humans. This film would have been just revolutionary if it was just 100% robots and no humans. And I feel the human factor of the film decreased the value of the film. So it only gets a 4 for enjoyment. Not saying it was a bad movie, but that kept it from getting a 5. And the winner of round 5, the enjoyment, goes to Finding Nemo. It's time for the final results. The winner of round 1, the Rewatched Factor, goes to WALL-E. The winner of round 2, the storyline, in an extended win, goes to WALL-E. The winner of round 3, the characters, goes to WALL-E. The winner of round 4, the appearance, in an extended win, goes to WALL-E. And the winner of round 5, the enjoyment, goes to Finding Nemo. And the winner of this match, with 4 wins, is the number 20 seed WALL-E, who will advance to the quarterfinals to face the number 4 seed, A Bug's Life. Well, that's all the time we have here today. I'm sorry about the absence on my shows. A lot of stuff has been happening, but I'm trying to get back in the saddle, make these shows, get them. So not only do we have real tournaments, we also have the regular Mr. J's Big Book of Movies, and I'm working on a new project called Mr. J versus the AFI. So a lot of stuff is going on behind the scenes. Don't forget, also listen to the podcast, I For Now with Mr. J. Come out every Tuesday and Thursday. And every Sunday we have Pay-Per-View, the wrestling podcast that follows the history of professional wrestling through each and every pay-per-view event. My alter ego, Gemini Smash, and my co-host, Showtime G. Houston, available anywhere you pick up your podcast. So until next time,